Hey everybody, I just wanted to do a little recap of my day. It started at about, well, man, all day. But I was shooting photos for a new ice cream shop here in Grove City called Sweet Genie's. Their opening, the grand opening, is on Saturday, April 18th, so helping out with their social media and content creation. So took pictures, ended up taking long because of technical difficulties with the ice cream maker. And so that took a while. Got done around 1:30. Got to the hotel I was staying at around 2:30, and had to be up by 4:45 because we were leaving at 5 a.m. So we left at 5 a.m. to go to West Virginia, Clay, West Virginia, to do a couple videos for the CC Party, which is also known as the Constitutional Conservative Party, and they hired me to create videos to help market and tell the story of the Constitutional Conservative Party with hopes to create a presence and a platform to then present the presidential candidate coming from the party, hopefully here in the next couple of months. So, going to West Virginia, and the first person we interviewed was a pastor who's about 85, 86 years old. He worked in a coal mine. He was in the military. Um, really lighthearted, funny guy. And he was talking about how he worked in the coal mine and how he was affected by the current administration, that basically with the regulations and mandates caused it to be too expensive to mine coal, that they shut it all down, and over 600 to 700 jobs were lost in this small town, causing a lot of people to move, come here to Pennsylvania, and have to get jobs, go into gas and oil like companies here. So he talked about that. He also talked about his military experience and the things that God was like teaching him like through that, and also just he had a really cool perspective on life. And one of the things he said was he was trying to become a chaplain for the army or one of the military branches, and as they were checking him through his like resume and such, he wasn't ordained, he didn't have the degrees. And one of the funny things he said was like, man, I wasn't ordained by a church or by anybody, but I was ordained by Jesus. And uh, he's like, I don't have any of the degrees, I'm not like a thermostat. I thought it was hilarious. I was like, I'm gonna steal that, I'm gonna use that. So he talked about all those things, and then we actually got to go to a coal mine, and that was really exciting. It's like an over like 1,000 acres. It was still active, but not the coal mining. It wasn't in use. The reason why we had access to it was because the potential presidential candidate was or has his own well in the far back end of the coal mine. So when we first got there, it was crazy. We had to go through this like 20 minutes hazard training video. It was ridiculous. Then we had to sign like 5 different papers and slips. But basically, this is my certificate of training. So I think anywhere in Ohio or Pennsylvania, as long as I have this, a hard hat, and some reflective gear, I can get in, which is pretty cool. But they were pretty strict. We couldn't get out of the car, so I was filming as we were driving. Took us, it was like about 12 miles back in, going up these mountains. Uh, they reclaimed a lot of the land, and so it was looking really beautiful. There's huge conveyor belts that were not being used anymore, and it's just huge equipment that was just sitting there, like Caterpillar and all these different companies that are probably hundreds of thousands, if not $1 million pieces of equipment that now are like not being used and out of like commission, which is then affects not only the 700 people that work there, but then also the companies that these companies invested in to buy the equipment. And so it's just crazy how much this all trickles down. And just hearing the different stories of how it affected them and how passionate people actually were about coal mining. It's crazy, and how they see coal mining, and see coal as a whole. So we went back there, saw the mine shafts, how it worked. They brought tons and tons of like coal through a railroad that they specifically built there to transport it. I don't know. It just blew my mind. I just learned so much today, and opened my eyes to a lot of things because I've never been to West Virginia or seen this side, and there's a lot of like just rough places there as well. So overall, it was a really good experience. Some of the things I was warned about was like just rough. Yeah, things. Yeah. So, anyways, it was fun. I was safe. It was good. We interviewed one more person who also worked in the coal mine, told us the dangers of the coal mine. And at 23 years old, he had a family, and he was working, getting 50 cents an hour at a job, 50 to 80 cents. He was like, this is not going to cut it. So he went to the coal mining, started getting $4 and then $6 an hour, and was able to support his family, which is awesome. So, anyways, he told us all about that and how much he believes why the Constitutional Conservative Party would be good. Both of them stated why they think it would be great and why the presidential candidate would be a good choice as well. So, yeah, I just want to share that with you. There'll be more to come. I just got home and got to see my girlfriend do her thing. She's setting up a fashion show tomorrow, and it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be really exciting. A lot of people have chipped in and helped. This could be the new space in Sweet Genies. So if you guys are free, come 7 p.m. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be really awesome. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for listening. Just wanted to share a little bit of what's happening. Keep on the lookout, and seriously, go out and meet people. Take a risk and take a chance and listen to people and hear their stories. A lot of people have a lot of wisdom and depth to them. So, yeah, be willing to listen. So, thank you guys so much. Much love. Keep dreaming. Your dreams matter. Peace.